Welcome back to D20 Tactics. On this channel, I play Dungeons & Dragons with my friends, and we explore combat scenarios and play out the tactics used to defeat monsters quickly and safely, giving you more time to get back to role-playing. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Sarson0, and today I'm joined by BlindOracle, Dingo, AzureWolf, and Restricted. Together, we'll run through typical battles that adventurers might see playing Dungeons & Dragons. This is the fourth encounter attacking an orc raiding party, so if you missed the start, you can find a link to it in the description below. Grab your dice, draw your sword, and let's jump into combat. Hit points, abilities, spells, items in hand. BlindOracle.
I have 46 hit points. I'm holding my +1 short bow. I have all my sneak dice available.
Restricted.
26 hit points, 2 channel divinities, 4 level 1 spells, 0 level 2 spells, 2 level 3 spells, and 0 level 4 spells, holding my +1 shield.
Dingo.
I currently have 30 HP, magical great axe in hand. Both my second wind and action surge have been used.
AzureWolf.
38 hit points, 2 level 1 spells remaining, 2 second level spells, 1 fourth level spell, and 7 charges on a wand of magic missile. My current hand is the Wand of the War Mage, +1, and the Spellbook.
Monsters, abilities, items, and numbers. The party has reached the very slowest of the orcs on their way back to their lair. The Mammoth has got a flat tire or something. There's a Mammoth that has 2 attacks. It has a Gore attack, which it can do all the time. It has a 10-foot reach and 4d8 plus 7 piercing damage. And it has a Stomp attack, which is a melee weapon attack with a 5-foot reach, 4d10 plus 7 bludgeoning damage. If it moves 20 feet straight towards a creature and then does the Gore attack, the target must succeed on a DC 18 strength save versus knocked prone. If the target is knocked prone, then the Mammoth can follow up with a Stomp attack as a bonus action. Orc Shaman is aggressive like regular orc, so as a bonus action it can move towards a hostile creature, but it's on a mount, so it's probably not going to show up. They do an extra d8 damage whenever it hits with a weapon attack. They're probably not going to be doing that. They're spellcasters, so who's to say whether it's going to matter or not. They can cast Guidance, Resistance, and Thaumaturgy. Probably aren't going to come up. They can cast Bless and Command. Bless is going to be helpful. Command we'll find out. And they have Augury, not going to matter. They can create a spiritual weapon just like the Cleric can. They also have a spear in hand, but again, they have way cooler stuff to use, so they're probably not going to use that. Orcs are the same orcs that you know and love. They are aggressive. They can charge forward with a bonus action towards a hostile creature that they can see. They have great axes, and they have javelins. Terrain and effects. Lots of terrain on this map. In fact, the entire map is filled with it. It's just all clear terrain. There's a little bit of difficult terrain. Moving up or moving down is difficult terrain, but that's it. A couple of pieces of difficult terrain. No choke points, no blocking people. Totally different set of tactics that you use for open map protocols versus close-in dungeons. So that's what the terrain looks like. Tactics. What are you guys thinking?
I think we need to do something we haven't done before, which was talk about targets. I think that Shaman needs to go down first.
Yeah, classic D&D, always take care of the casters first.
Kill the caster first. That's pretty much all there is to it.
Thinking I'll hit them with my axe.
Great thought.
Glad you say that in case you miss every attack, and then it's going to be really funny.
I've got a spell scroll I can blow, but I try and preserve that if possible. Otherwise, I'm probably going to try and preserve my spells and just cantrip it out.
This is a pretty straightforward encounter. Let's see if it happens. Let's roll initiative. Does anybody have higher than a 20? Does anybody have between a 20 and a 15?
The rogue has a 16.
I have a 14.
11.2 for the wizard.
11 for the Mammoth. And who's got between a 10 and a 5?
I have a 6 for the cleric.
And who's got between a 5 and a 0?
2 for the owl.
Go. BlindOracle, you're up first.
Let's not get fancy. Hide bonus action to hide behind... Ooh, I can't hide behind the dwarf.
Why not?
Oh.
He's medium-sized.
He still counts as medium-sized. That's right. Yeah, sure. Bonus action, hide behind the dwarf. 17.
Surprisingly, a one-eyed shaman is not very perceptive. More than, I think, a zero-eyed skeleton, but still not very perceptive.
Good to know. Let's go ahead and just try and shoot said one-eyed shaman. Don't suppose a 17 is going to hit a one-eyed shaman. 17
will connect. He's wearing ring mail and carrying a shield, but that's only going to bring him up to a 16, so that'll hit.
For 22.
Movement, are you good where you're at?
Nah, I'm good where I'm at.
Dingo.
I'm gonna throw a javelin.
Okay, disadvantage for long range. You're at 45 away from the target. Do you want to move closer?
Yeah, let me move up. Say 19 to hit.
19 will connect.
Still got my D4 right. So 10 damage. And I'll throw another javelin.
Because you can only draw a single weapon in a turn, you only have the one javelin.
Got it.
After that, we go to the AzureWolf.
Firebolt, I think. Is that the move? No, I think Magic Missile might be the move here. Trying to figure out the range.
55 to target.
Yeah, 120, we're good. I'm going to expend 2 charges. That is a 4.
4 points, 4 missiles, 16 points of damage total, and that is lethal. You bursted him down before he got a chance to fight. No bless. Still got a Mammoth to contend with. Anything else for the AzureWolf?
No, I think I'm good where I am.
Alright, Mammoth's going to do what we all want Mammoth to do.
Retreat, right?
I mean, not all of us, but definitely one of us. He's going to move in a straight line directly towards fighter, and he's going to try to gore the fighter. I got a 21 to hit you, fighter.
That'll hit.
Take 25 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Ow.
Make a DC 18 strength save.
Advantage. 21.
You are not knocked prone, and thus I cannot make a stomp attack against you.
That's good because I only have 5 HP left.
You're not using those hit points.
Well, I'm going to do my best to get rid of those 5. The orcs are going to charge you. They're aggressive, so they can move 30 feet towards you as a bonus action. Charge around behind you. 7 to hit.
Nope.
Charge over there. 18 to hit.
Yes.
With the great axe. He's going to roll a 1 on the die. Going to add 3 to that. And he's going to get 4 total.
1 HP in a dream, baby.
So close. All I got to do is hit. So here's a javelin. How does a 8 sound?
Pretty good.
I almost did it. I almost one-shot you in 1 round. Apparently that's only a thing PCs can do. Restricted, what do you got?
The dwarf will move next to the fighter, channel divinity for preserve life to give them 35 hit points up to half of their max hit points.
Okay, so I think he can absorb 31, putting him at 32.
I think I'll do that.
I will save the bonus action and end turn.
After that, we go to the owl.
To do east. Let's go aggravate him for the rogue.
After that, we go to the BlindOracle.
I'm going to take my shot on the aggravated orc. The following series of events happens. First roll was a 17 on the die. Second roll is a 1, which triggers halfling luck. And there's the crit. That orc takes 41 points of damage.
Murdered.
So that's an action. You got a bonus action and a movement left. What are you going to do?
That was very unexpected. One moment while I consult my bag of tricks. Honey trap, healing potions, ball bearings, acid vial? No acid vial. I'm looking at the potion of fire breath momentarily here. It's an action to drink is the problem. That will not do any good. No, I don't want to leave the wizard hanging.
Did you want to hide behind me?
I was thinking that, or we put a hunting trap in front of the two of us.
That works.
Hunting trap in front of the wizard.
After that, we go to Dingo.
I am going to Big Choppy on the orc. 18.
18 hits.
17 damage.
17 points of damage at lethal.
And then I'm going to step forward. 11 to hit.
Now they got 13 hide armor. After that, we go to the AzureWolf.
Alright, let's try to get rid of that orc with a firebolt. 17.
17 hits.
4 points of damage gross.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
After the AzureWolf is the Mammoth. Let's get the orc out of his way so he doesn't have to squeeze. He's going to walk over there, and he's going to attack the cleric. We're going to get a 24 to hit your cleric.
Nice hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
Take 4 points of slashing damage. Mammoth has 40 feet of movement, and the last 4 of that is in a straight line. So we're going to get to gore the wizard. 17 to hit your wizard.
Calls for a shield.
Really? You're going to shield that one? Oh, okay. You're not going to just tank it?
Nah, I'm good.
That's my one action. I do a ton of damage if I hit, but if I don't hit, then
The disappointment.
that's the Mammoth. After that is the restricted.
We'll do a Sacred Flame on the orc. DC 15 dexterity save.
Nat 1.
12 damage.
12 points of damage at lethal, 3 times as much damage as the wizard did with his cantrip. Not that it's a competition or anything. After that, we go to the owl,
Let's aggravate for the rogue.
and then we go to the BlindOracle.
Let's go ahead and shoot the mammoth to start with. Does a 13 hit the mammoth?
13 will connect. That is his natural armor.
Oh, good.
Great news.
For 22 points of damage into the mammoth.
22 points of damage to the mammoth, and you get on the mammoth board.
Woohoo! I got a bonus and a move action. The mammoth has 10-foot reach, 5-foot reach.
It has 10-foot reach with the tusks.
So I'd have to disengage.
Well, you don't have to disengage.
Do I leave my wizard buddy here to die?
Yes.
I'm good, buddy. Go for it.
Alright, disengage. Let's move 5 east.
After the BlindOracle's Dingo.
Axe time. Nat 20, baby.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, are you ready for this? We have massive 13 damage. Oh wait, 2d4s?
Yeah, you double all the dice.
17 damage. For my next attack, 19 to hit, 16 damage.
Almost as good as a crit. You good there?
Yep.
After the Dingo is the AzureWolf.
Shocking grasp. 14
That will hit.
for 8 points of damage.
No reaction.
Yeah, I think it's time to get away, right? As far back as I can.
No bonus action.
No bonus.
Tell me about this trap, BlindOracle.
That is a hunting trap. A creature that steps on the plate must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw or take 1d4 points of piercing damage and stop moving. Till the creature breaks free of the trap, its movement is limited by the length of the chain, typically 3 feet long. A creature can use its action to make a DC 13 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within reach on a success. Each failed check deals 1 point of damage to the trapped creature.
If I walk around the trap, I have to squeeze. I'd be at disadvantage when I proc the attacks of opportunity. I don't think I want to do that. So I think I'm just going to turn around and attack the fighter. If he stops moving, then there's no point in trying to charge you. Nat 20 to hit you, fighter?
I'm immune to criticals. Got him.
Oh my god, It's not that it gets me every time, it's the fact that it gets me every time. It's actually not that bad. It's not the end of the world. It's just some damage I didn't get. It's the fact that I forget as like, oh, I got a nat 20. Here's a whole bunch of dice. Nope. I'm not gonna... Alright, here we go. So just the regular amount of damage, which is going to be a 27 piercing.
Ow.
I still don't want to take that attack of opportunity, though. That's my Mammoth. Restricted.
I will do another DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
He's going to get a 16 and pass.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ducky little guy.
Yeah, I'll move to above the trap and end turn.
After that, we go to the owl.
Move in, aggravate for the Blind Oracle, and get away.
After that, we go to the Blind Oracle.
So first things first, we're going to shoot the mammoth in the event that it lives.
It'll live.
17
hits.
for 24 points of damage. And then we are going to move 3 squares forward, drop my second hunting trap on the diagonal to make that charge really harrowing. Move back 2.
After the Blind Oracle is the Dingo.
I'm going to shove the mammoth into the hunting trap.
Does that work?
A creature that steps on the plate must... Yeah, he's moving onto it.
I have advantage on my check. 16 plus 8, 24.
Must be no more than one size larger than you.
I am large.
Awesome. You probably want to move to angle yourself towards it so that it's going to actually wind up in the trap.
Yes.
The Mammoth has got a +7 to this.
Ooh, it's gonna be close.
He's going to get a 20, so he will be pushed.
Got him.
And then that'll put him in the trap, so he's going to make a dex save versus DC 13, I think.
DC 13.
He's going to get a 16.
Oh.
He is not stuck by the hunting trap, but if he moves at all, he's going to have to take a test because he's moving. So that's one of your attacks.
I'm going to step forward and attack again. That is a big 12.
12 will miss.
And my turn.
After that, we go to the AzureWolf.
Firebolt. That is a 25 on the die, and your damage is 7.
After that, we go to the Mammoth. Okay, Mammoth can't go nowhere. We're going to swing for the fighter again. 24 to hit you. 29 points of piercing.
Wow.
That's the Mammoth, restricted.
I'll move to the left and give another 35 to the fighter.
You're going to do another 32 to the fighter. Nobody needs the 3, right?
I can take the 3, actually. And I will end my turn.
Ow.
Aggravate for the Blind Oracle.
Blind Oracle.
Start with a shot at advantage on the mammoth. 27 to hit
27 hits.
for 20 points of damage. Drop caltrops on the diagonal. Just going to build a bunker here. And then I would like to move north of the wizard.
After the Blind Oracle's the Dingo, you're prone, but you're back to consciousness.
I stand, and I am no longer prone. I attack. 16 to hit.
16 connects.
12 damage.
12 points of damage is exactly its hit point. The Mammoth drops.
Huzzah!
Woohoo.
Woo!
Report remaining hit points.
46 hit points.
32 hit points.
38.
25 hit points.
Anybody going to take any pre-rest actions?
I would like to get my hunting traps back.
Gonna feed the owl.
This is the last short rest. Spend your hit dice and tell me how many you spent and how many hit points you regained.
11 regained, 3 spent.
Regained 4, 1 spent.
19 regained, 3 spent.
3 dice spent, 20 hit points recovered.
Any post-rest actions you guys want to take?
During my rest, I'm using my Arcane Recovery. 1/3, 1/1.
Recovering, second wind, and action surge.
With that, the adventurers are going to make their way to the cave that the orcs use as a lair. After the open field combat, we're going to delve back into the dungeon. 4 encounters down, 2 more to go before the long rest. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you'll join us next week as the adventure continues. I'm Saracen Zero, and I will see you next time.